I think Mudace washes Gluto, if you ask me.
Maybe. It is Gluto, though. If Mudace wins this tournament, I'm going to pop off, too. Just saying. Mudace deserves this. Mudace is like playing with the most handicap out of everyone here.
And here at BrookLAN Brawls, we've got Jen and Karflo going to have now. Because this has got to be losers, correct?
This is losers.
Losers
100%.
round
25.
Losers quarters, I see.
Losers round 69. Welcome to BrookLAN Brawls. But we got Karflo, Jen. Karflo being the underdog here because Karflo is down in matches against Jen. But Karflo playing amazing right now, getting 56% unanswered, and now we're getting some hits from Jen, but Karflo still just revving that shit up and just keeps going.
Now, at the bracket we're looking at, normally Jen is still in winners at this point, right? I mean, the Joj upset was a pretty big upset. I don't know if Jen's been playing too much Overwatch. I don't know, or Valorant. I don't know what's going on, but I'm curious to see how Jen's gonna fare against Karflo down here in losers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being a Palu main, I feel like Palu struggles a lot against sword characters, just in general, because once you get stuffed in with Palu, it's kind of hard.
Close range sword characters.
Very much
not
so.
that much, too, as well. I mean, I feel like Roy is a bit of a tough matchup to Palu. Palu, in general, doesn't really have a lot of just, like, bad matchups. She's one of those characters that's, like, a very well-rounded character.
Right.
So there's no, like, terrible matchup for Palu. Except, in my opinion, just, like, short characters.
Like Pikachu, Squirtle, or shit like that. Pichu. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Honestly, it being, you know, I don't like playing against short characters with Palutena. But nonetheless, also Swordies being kind of a hard matchup. I wouldn't say they're too negative, but they're pretty hard in the matchups. I mean, we -1, -2. -1 being the most, or even.
Yeah. Jen finally getting that first stock. Karflo had the right idea, just trying to wait out that Nair as long as possible, but there's only so much you can do with a pretty linear recovery that Roy has.
Right, and I like what Karflo is doing. Karflo is just stuffing out every option Jen has, kind of putting all this pressure on Jen, but also playing very great neutral. Once Karflo knows that they're in disadvantage or just not in advantage anymore, they completely go back to neutral and they just play super safe. And almost, I thought it was going to see an F smash read, but good job from Jen. Not rolling in, not rolling out, kind of just staying in position, going for a random F smash there. I think Jen is just speed running as good as they can do, as bad as they can do, so they can play some Valorant after this. Because before Jen was anywhere near this part of the bracket, Jen looks at me and goes, "You gonna play some Valorant today?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh boy, that Roy side B as strong as always. Gonna be taking stock number 2. Jen is now down to their last stock. Karflo with the lead.
The late hit of that explosive flame getting a nice chunk for Karflo. Karflo can get killed by a lot of things here by Palu, but you know, landing them with Palu isn't the easiest thing, you know, because everyone's gonna expect back air just like that, maybe getting a grab in. And then besides that, Palu doesn't really have many other kill options besides falling near into up air and stuff like that. But
oh
my
nice
God.
Counter. That's a great counter to Roy's up E.
I love that option.
Especially if they're going to be recovering deep. You'll have enough time and enough space to get that counter out before they snap to ledge.
Yeah, and Jen kind of staying alive in this matchup right now. I mean, being down in percent right now, but it is Palutena. Palutena gets one good hit, one good nair, and you're looking at the same amount of damage. But Karflo just not letting anything happen. Up B added shield for Karflo, playing extremely safe, and Karflo running away with this right now, but great recovery there from Jen.
All right, a nice couple sequence of fairs there to try to extend some combos, but Karflo is going to be falling out.
Yeah, that was scary right there because I thought Karflo was going to get something out of that interaction between the two, but not getting anything. 64% now on Karflo, and Karflo being in a scary situation with Palu almost full rage pretty much, and good reads coming out from Jen.
Oh my
Jen going to get the back air from the down tilt, but not going to kill just yet. And oh my God, the turnaround in this game is insane.
My goodness. I don't know who's yeesh.
Words from Maxwell.
I think Jen was going for a ledge cancel there and
kind of messed up
accidentally landed on stage.
Oh, what? What was that? Was that falling up air?
Yeah, the sour spot of up air into back air.
Let's see this again. That was kind of.
I guess that's a thing.
He did rising up air.
To be honest, that kind of looked true too, because Palutena had smoke coming out of her that whole little combo there.
I didn't think rising up air can lead into back air like that. That was insane. It wasn't falling up air. It was rising.
I just hear Crow Song's voice in my head right now going, oh yeah, definitely. Like I know, no, Roy definitely has like.
Shout out to Crow Song out there, our star seeder out here. You would probably see these pretty fucking shitty because I'd put me number 3. I think I'm the best player at Brawls, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry, 12GBDS. Your robot cannot compromise with my fucks.
Your fucks?
Yeah, my fucks.
Star fucks.
But nonetheless, game number 2 here, and Jen is kind of running away with a nice little lead over Karflo. 102 on Karflo, 53 on Jen, and this is kill percentage for Karflo in many different scenarios, but also a scary situation for Jen because Karflo with full rage is not fun.
Jen's definitely kind of kicking into the second gear right now. I mean, just,
oh my god,
absolute.
That's so smart.
I think Jen is like got some harnessed rage going on right now, where they are not happy about the fact that they are now down a game in losers quarters. That is still a best of 3 set.
All right, Jen, I want you to take this rage that you're building to play these matches, win the tournament, and then just dumpster kids in Valorant. That's all we're trying to just dumpster kids all over Valorant. But Jen,
all right, this is going to be a lot of percent here. 47, almost 50% off of this stock that Jen is still holding on to, and it's still counting.
Yeah, and Jen kind of did the opposite of with the normal Paolo bread and butter, where Paolo does nair into up air, and Jen did up air into nair, which was like very interesting, kind of reversed the roles overall. But Jen's sitting at 149% full rage on Palutena, which is really scary because you will die from a lot of things now. Back air not going to do it just yet, but a jab back air, this right here will kill for sure. That is a lot of rage on Palutena.
Yeah, Jen is up now 2 stocks against Karflo. Karflo's got a lot to come back to, but I still wouldn't even count out Karflo just yet. I mean, he does have that comeback mechanic of being Karflo and being good with Roy.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, not to steal the shine from our top 4 commentators, Scott and Gene, but the Genjin is revving right now as we're talking right now. You know, that, you know, he put it in a high gear, you know.
Yeah, Jen is
Jen got the stick
really
shift,
not letting
you know?
anything slide anymore.
Jen's, you know, when the Gen is revving, he goes from first gear to second gear, and then he's like, all right,
Karflo,
third gear.
Yeah, I was going to say, Karflo doesn't have a jump. And Jen's just going to plan accordingly, get that rising back air, guarding the ledge like that. He's going to be taking game number 2, putting us on to match
number 3.
Game number 3 here.
I also love the new cam, pop-off cam. Shout out to DexTech. Shout out to Dex here holding it down. Kind of sick. Yo, shout out to EJJ in the chat. Yo, what up, EJJ? We miss you out here.
Here we go. Game 3, and Karflo switching to Cloud. I thought he was memeing earlier in the tournament against Medasti, but I guess that wasn't a meme.
Oh, no. Karflo has a Cloud. I've seen Karflo's Cloud before. I mean, against this matchup, I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know about
unless you're Spargo against like Chag or something like that. I don't know about this because I feel like this is a favor for Palutena. Even though that Palutena does not the best against sword characters, Cloud not having the best recovery.
Yeah, his recovery can be very, very heavily exploited by a character like Palutena, but, you know, Palutena doesn't really have a lot of out of shields options, so if Karflo becomes, well, somewhat annoying with Cloud's up E, you can really kind of control a lot of how neutral goes against Palutena here, but Karflo not really using it yet.
Yeah, and I love how patient Jen was playing against Cloud with full, oh my god, with break, limit break on deck, but great edge guard here from Jen. Not going to quite get the kill just yet, but 146, this is a scary situation now for Karflo. And being down, I think the most that Karflo's been down this entire set. You know, 159%, going to probably get killed by the back air here. Not just yet, but the recovery is going to be kind of sketchy, but not going to capitalize. I was expecting a down tilt from there, but the back air going to kill at 180% for sure, and no shot. If Cloud would have lived there, I would have lost it.
Yeah, back throw at the end of the stage is always a deadly means, even as early as like 90%. Oh, Karflo, I'm telling you, use those uppies. They are great out of shield. It's going to make Jen have to second guess everything they do on your shield.
Oh my god. You know, Jen, you should have went for the down air there because I think that actually might have connected very well. But here we go. Karflo, 2 stocks still. Gonna look for the kill here. Maybe gonna fall off stage, trying to go for the limit there, but not gonna make it. Probably gonna have to use recovery as we speak if they don't
Karflo's,
lose the limit.
Oh, manages to hold on to limit.
But now it's gone completely.
Yeah, just got delayed too long.
And I don't know about the switch. I think Karflo might have jumped the gun a little bit. Could have probably stayed Roy and made a big difference. But not out just yet. Getting up aired off stage, not gonna kill. But 140%, gonna get down air. Just shove that short sword right in Palutena's.
All right, Karflo does just about have limit here. If they can manage to hold on to, oh, and a nice edge guard coming out of Jen, managing to catch the limit uppy from Cloud. That is not an easy timing to get. Managed to get a kill out of it. Now going to be up a full stock. Karflo down to his last.
Yeah, this is a scary kind of set right now. We got Jen kind of running away with this. Again, I love Karflo, but I think the Cloud pick might have been a little too wild. That was like my Fox picks earlier. You know, I played some guy named Moon, and they're a really good player. I switched to Fox, and I got dump shit on. It was kind of a bad idea. Should have stayed with Palu. You know, I guess stick with the tried and true sometimes, especially against a player like Jen, such a high caliber player. Not doubting anything of Karflo's Cloud, but just matchup, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Karflo really got to try to work to get rid of the stock if he wants a chance at this game and the set, but Explosive Flame is going to take it. Jen is going to be moving on to loser semis, the 2-1 victory over Karflo.
Yeah. And we did some clean replays here. You know, the last stock, Explosive Flame going to do it. Cloud in danger right there, but good job to Jen taking this right here. We're going to get this clip. I believe Karflo gets this kill here. Yeah, this is random wonky rising up air into like back air, which is crazy. Which I think you're right. I think that was true. The falling nair. Oh no, this is clean. I got to start doing that against Crow Song. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
thanks for always teaching me something new every time I watch you.
Counter is always a great option against characters that have
that too. I don't do like jumping on the ledge and like back air right